Holy smokes, everything happened for us on March the 16th. There was an executive committee meeting and everybody went home. And we had a full stop to on-campus instruction. We had 2 weeks basically to come up with an alternative instruction. 2 weeks because we had that week and then the week of spring break. And then the idea was that we would start back instruction following that. Welders have to weld, and we have to evaluate and assess that welding. So I can't really look at it and get close to it if you send me a picture of a weld. That is, if you have the welding equipment at your home, and not very many people do. So summer term was spent in some part completing those requirements for spring term. So we started off with the first session being, basic fundamentals of effective online instruction. And we just wanted to cover just the bare bones. I talked about the differences between online and hybrid, the differences between synchronous and asynchronous, how to use WebEx to achieve those things, how to translate what you did in a brick and mortar situation to now online, and the critical importance of making that first week something smooth for the students, and that involved a ton of communication. The second session reviewed the characteristics and needs of online learners, and what they should be online is not necessarily what they are online, because now you're putting in a lot of time management and project management skills to work that your students may or may not have. Our third session, communication tools, again, reviewing multiple channels for communication, using Remind, which is something popular for texting students back and forth and maintaining that, using WebEx, both for advisement and for one-on-one discussion with students, videos, video responses that you can post to YouTube. If you have a multi-chapter lecture, you know what the hard parts are. So create a quick video, getting over the tough part and uploading it for them. I also advise faculty to use Kahoot, Poll Everywhere, an online survey-based like Socrative. There's other varieties of it, and how they can use that online in discussion boards and other ways. The need for discussion boards, and their purposes basically being to comprehend a topic, to critique something, constructing knowledge, sharing knowledge, and those needs online. Also, the fourth session, I think I'm on now, assessment and feedback, the differences between summative assessment and formative feedback, and how feedback needs to be reoccurring and anonymous and ungraded, and that tells you what they don't know, which is important because you can remediate, you can go over it again. How do we do this online? Again, heavy use of Poll Everywhere or email surveys to find out what they know and what they don't know. So the concluding session we put together was support of online students. It's easy for a student on campus to visit the library or visit our ASC, which is our Academic Success Center, our tutoring center. But they also have access equally online. And then what is that access? What happens? How do I guide students to those online locations? We have an early alert system for students who are in jeopardy of not being successful. We refer to that as teams. Students can self-alert, and faculty can alert teams. And we talk about how that works in an online area. We have counseling services on campus. How do we direct students there online? Alpha refers to our intrusive advisement process when it comes time to be advised and discuss spring term. What is that going to look like? And then fall and graduation, and how do we do those things online? And using your peers, using student peers to aid each other and support each other through fall term. And I thought it was important too, when it comes to support, get seen. There wasn't new instruction, and that was one of our advice points was, listen, don't do anything new. Cover what you were going to cover, but let's translate it via email now. And we'll worry about them showing us how to change the brakes whenever we can get them back in here. Because I think even in those early days, we thought if we have to, I'll bring in one kid and let them show me and send him home and then bring in another one. And we can do it some way like that down the road. But you can't alter standards. They're the Holy Grail. So if a student has to demonstrate it, at some point, they've got to demonstrate it. And so that's how we approached it with over email. There were a series of emails saying, hey, we hope you're okay. We hope you're doing well. We're still in school. We're going to do it this way. And then it was a series of, okay, we're going to do it this way. The syllabus is still the syllabus. Okay. And we're still, when you left, we were on chapter 5. We're still on chapter 5. Okay. So here's where we are. This is what I want you to do for chapter 5. Read these pages, look at this PowerPoint. And it was kind of a bulleted checklist. Do this, do this, do this, do this. Well, I don't know if everybody did it like that, but that's what we wanted them to do was create a laundry list, a checklist of to-do things. And then at some point I'm going to assess it. And it may be, hey, at 2:00, be sitting at your computer. I'm emailing you this test. Okay. And then by 2:30, I need it back. Email it back to me. So, you don't have all day to take a test. And the greater weight of assessment rested on demonstration more so than knowledge. So we're not really letting the cat out of the bag if we did it that way. But a student would get, listen, I want you to check your email at least once a day, hopefully twice a day, and you'll receive instruction from me, and we'll try to survive it. So to conclude, Surviving to Thriving is what we've referred to this series as. We've offered it in September. We're going to offer it again in October. WebEx allows us to record these kinds of sessions, not unlike the one I'm doing now. I didn't record the first one because I need to take it for a test drive, so to speak. So we'll record them in October, have them available for our adult education faculty as well as our credit side faculty. Again, my name is Sam Lester. I'm here at Central Georgia Technical College in Warner Robins. I'm the Director for Professional Development Special Projects. If I can be of service to you in any way, if you have questions or comments on this, I'm happy to help serve you in any way that I can. There's my contact information here, email address there, and my office number. Thank you very much. Y'all have a great afternoon.